Hey Sparklers, it is your host and your tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. We're back in Atlantic City and today we're going to be checking out Harrahs. My visit is for one night and we're parking on the top level of the parking garage. There is a lot of space up here and there's a great view. That view is the Atlantic City boardwalk where the other resorts are. Other resorts that are around Harrahs are Golden Nugget and MGM and Borgata, which are combined. You can find these resorts on the bay side of town, not the beach side. Harrahs has 5 towers, and in this video today, you'll be seeing rooms in 2 of the towers, Coastal and Bayview. The top level of the parking garage is level 6. If you're visiting during a busy time and you want to check in as fast as possible, on the walk over, you could find a QR code that you could start your check-in process before you approach the desk. You could also check in early yourself on the Caesars app. You still will have to go to a kiosk, however. I will be guiding you through all of that throughout this video. This was a very spontaneous visit. I was not planning on staying here this night. I was just having horrific internet problems where I was staying at Flagship this day, and I really needed to finish my video. Harrahs surprisingly was having excellent rates for a Friday night, so here I am. Oh man, this is the line for check-in though. Holy crap. I usually only check in on hotels in Atlantic City during the week, so I'm not used to this. This here is the line for the kiosk, but if you go sneak in here, there are more kiosks that a lot of people don't know about. I have already previously checked in on my phone, but my room was not ready yet. During the week when I usually go, rooms are ready and there's usually a charge to check in early, but there was no rooms available at all. So we're just gonna go to the eating lounge and play some video poker while we wait. I just have a regular room, just the cheapest room available that was booked on a third-party site. I always recommend to book the rooms directly on the Caesars app, but the rates were considerably different for this night. I had looked for the day of, so it was probably like a last-minute deal. This is my new jam. I love the X Games on video poker. I have a 7 times multiplier at the moment. The number on the bottom is what you have, and the number on the top is what your next game is going to be. I didn't end up losing anything, so that was great. I didn't end up winning anything, but it kept me entertained. That would have been nice if that was a multiplier. If you are actively playing at the poker bars at Harrahs, you can receive comp drinks. Nice benefit, as drinks in Atlantic City are very expensive. Any casino pretty much. I usually go out for happy hour for drinks if I'm going to drink at all. It is now around 4 o'clock and the lines are still pretty bad. I'm going to go sneak around here in this little sneaky area and go grab my room key, and my room is ready. You have to verify your reservation with the confirmation code or your driver's license. If you want a particular type of room or you want a room upgrade, you're going to have to go stand in line and speak to a representative. I'm just going to get what I get and I'm not going to get upset. For the least expensive room available on a third-party site, they assigned me the Coastal Tower. The paper that shoots out has your room number and tower number on it. Now I'm just waiting for my physical keys to print out. The Coastal Tower is an older tower, but some of the rooms have recently been remodeled. I'm hoping that I get a room that is remodeled, but I don't know yet. It's just going to be a big surprise. It is in a very good location, the Coastal Tower, though. It is older and it is shorter. It's not going to have dynamic views, but you are right by the sports book, the reward center, and the casino and restaurants. This is a view getting off the elevator. That is a view of the Brigantine Bridge. My first reaction walking in was it sort of looked like the Bayview Tower. The carpeting was exactly the same. The swirly carpet is sort of like brown and purple. This is my first time ever staying in the Coastal Tower. Come join me. Let's go check out this room. From a quick look, this room does not look remodeled. This is a king room, and at first glance, it looks just like the rooms at the Bayview Tower, the setup and the colors, but it's a lot smaller. We're looking into the bathroom. There's a big difference between the Bayview Tower and the Coastal Tower. Come on in. Let's go take a closer look here. Yeah, this is something. This is like a smaller version of the Bayview Tower rooms. Even the headboard of the bed and the wallpaper, it all is the same. The 2 chairs and the table, it's just smaller and more condensed. The biggest difference is the bathroom here. When you walk in, it's a pretty small bathroom, 1 sink. The toilet's in the room. It doesn't have a separate room for the toilet. It has just a stand-up shower, no tub. The tub in the Bayview Tower is one of the best bathtubs in Atlantic City. Absolutely love it, at least for a room that's considered a standard room and not a suite. But this was not a bad room. For the least expensive room at Harrahs, I've never stayed here before, like I said. It's really not a bad room. It's just, I kind of miss the Bayview Tower room. But for the least inexpensive room at Harrahs, you have a lounger here, you have the table with the 2 chairs, you have a desk, there's a small coffee maker, there's a refrigerator. It's really not a bad setup. It even has the lighted makeup mirror and seat like the Bayview Tower has. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I'm pretty much here just because I need internet. I'm trying to button up my last details of my video of Hard Rock where I stayed at a suite with my daughter. Wonderful time we had there, but I really want to publish this tonight, so I needed good internet. So that is my reason that I'm here. If you would like to see that video or any of my videos about Atlantic City, please check out my playlist at the end of this video. There'll be a lot of information there for you. If you want to follow my journeys in Atlantic City, please consider subscribing to my channel. Become one of my sparklers and come explore Atlantic City with me. For those of you that are already subscribed to my channel and take my tours, thank you so much. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. It's always cool to hear from you guys, and I love to learn where you're from and hear about your experiences in Atlantic City as well. It's currently probably about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I have the whole evening in here, so I think I'm going to go take a walk around, maybe grab a bite to eat, maybe gamble a little bit, or maybe change my room if there's no line. I always scope the casino out before I play. People were winning. There was bonus rounds going, so it was kind of exciting. I was thinking about gambling. I had a big breakfast, so I really wasn't even that hungry. So I checked out the line, and it really wasn't that long. It was maybe about 20 minutes to speak to a representative who told me that I could upgrade my room for, I think it was $40 to upgrade to the Bayview Tower, which is not a bad price for a Friday night. I figured the money that I save on going out to dinner and going into the casino will definitely well pay for the room. It was a very easy move for me. I only had my pocketbook. My backpack that I have is in the car still. Right off the bat, I want to show you this bathroom. This is the biggest difference between the coastal room and the Bayview room. Design-wise, they're the same, but structurally, they're so different. This room is so much more dynamic and has so much more wow factor. This is seriously, for a regular room that's not a suite, this bathtub is amazing. The room itself is so big and so tall. The colors, the lighting, and the furnishings are all the same. This is just a larger, bigger, more expanded version of the Coastal Tower. So I never ended up leaving the room. I just hung out here. I finished my video. I worked on other videos, and I just spent the night hanging out in this beautiful room. If you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, can you do me a favor and hit that little like button? It costs absolutely nothing. It takes maybe a millimeter of a second, and it really helps my channel. Thank you. Updated electric and charging by the beds, big pluses. And that is all the good. For the bad, these rooms are not perfect. They are not recently remodeled. For those of you that want something brand new or newer, try the Atrium Tower or the Waterfront Tower. The benefit of staying in and going to bed early is you can see the sunrise in the morning. A lot of people love to go to Atlantic City for 2 or 3 days of total overconsumption of food, gambling, and booze. I come here for this, just kind of peace and relaxation. I watch the sunrise and the sunset every day. This particular trip was almost 3 weeks long. I had a blast. Look at the birds flying. There had to be about 1,000 blackbirds, or maybe they were seagulls, flying towards Atlantic City. That was incredible. I find the bird behavior is so just interesting to watch, how they could all just instantly just land or take off together in big packs. It's just amazing. There is so much magic in Atlantic City. It's so much more than just gambling. For me, it's a place of memories and history and a lot of beauty, a lot of nature. And it doesn't suck that it's, in a casino town, and there's all that as well. Happy hours, beautiful places to stay, casinos. It's really fun. One of my favorite places on earth that I've been to so far. It's very early in the morning. I'm going to go to the car to go get my backpack because I never seemed to find the motivation to go get it last night. And I would really like to take a nice bath and a nice shower in the suite. Here is a look at what Harrahs looks like when nobody else is in it. It's very early in the morning. It's very quiet. The Harrahs Casino is very fun for me. I don't know, as far as gambling goes, it's one of my favorite casinos to play in. There's plenty of games to choose from. If you like the older games or the new trending current games, they have it all. I'm usually at the video poker lounges, but once in a while it's kind of fun to go on the casino floor. I don't know anything about the tables. I have yet to go there, and I don't film them because I do not want to get thrown out. I believe you could get permission to film the tables, but I have not gone there yet. I usually like to be very incognito when I go to casinos. I want to show you the parking garage early in the morning. It's so pretty. It's a little bit of a pain having to come back to the car, but I just like to travel light, just in case there's a long wait to check in, or if you have to go to the casino. I just don't really like walking around with my bags. I just leave them in the car. It's such a gift to have your car there. When I go to Las Vegas, I don't have that luxury. So I enjoyed, having a car full of stuff and just taking what I need, where I need it, when I need it. Unfortunately, there is a parking fee to park at Harrahs, unless you are a platinum or above status. The parking fees vary depending on the day. Here is a look into Taza that is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. This is a place you could come any time of day, whether you want gelato, coffee, a sandwich, even pizza. They have all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to grab a coffee and we're going to go back to my room. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tour. I know it wasn't very exciting. I have a lot of more better ones coming up in the future and some more Las Vegas videos coming up as well. This was just my stay as I was working on my Hard Rock video. Now it's time for a bath and some relaxation time. Always make sure you take time to take care of yourself. Just like the airplanes say, make sure you tighten your seatbelt first before assisting others. I look forward to exploring more of Atlantic City and creating more videos for you to enjoy and learn more about Atlantic City for yourself in the future. Whatever you do, make sure you book that trip and you pack your bags and you go. Atlantic City is awesome and you deserve to be here. Always remember to be well to yourself, kind to others, safe travels to you, and good luck in the casinos.